Hey everyone. Yeah, so of course, as soon as I get ready to start filming, the clouds come in and the sunshine goes away, so the lighting in here is not so great because the light's kind of over there behind me. But anyway, I hope everybody's been good. Just got done with the weekend. I don't really have a case of the Mondays, but I did have a bit of trouble focusing at work. Um, Mainly because I have to write some reports and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know, I was having trouble getting into the mindset. And I would say it has something to do with the time of year, but no, I think it was just me. So, anyway, whatever. Back into the week. So, I decided to pick up a couple projects and just some things to do, partially because I need to get back into having some kind of creative outlet. I don't really have one lately, or I haven't had one lately, except for taking pictures, which is a great one, but I'm not really creating anything, I'm just capturing what I happen to see. So I've decided that I was going to start knitting again. And you may ask, why would you knit something in the heat of summer? Well, it's not for me. Actually, a long time ago, my friend Moose sent me this pattern for um, an apple cozy is actually what it's called, and it's something you wrap around your apple and you put it in your bag so it doesn't get all bruised and beat up. Cool concept. And I have a whole bunch of yarn. You can't see it, it's all spread out in front of me. Just I've got some big things of yarn from the US, and I've got some smaller ones here from Japan, and a whole bunch of these that I bought by accident and then realized it was actually really low quality, so I didn't want it. And some weird novelty yarns, and just, yeah, this one's kind of fun. But anyway, just all kinds of yarn, tons and tons and tons of them here, left over from scarves I've made or whatever, like I said, bought by accident. So I decided I wanted to use up my yarn. So I was going to make this apple cozy. And to use up some of my yarn, I picked this blue yarn that I had, and it was pretty nice. But then when I went to make it, it kind of turned into a train wreck. It looks a little more like a pomegranate, like this is supposed to be a leaf. Of course, because it's all blue, you can't really see it, and you'll notice it's huge. It's really, really big, and it just doesn't look good. So, I'll call it my test run. I'm probably just going to pitch this out, because it's not really useful. I mean, I guess if I really wanted, I could turn it into like a baby hat or something, but really, it's not all that useful. So, train wreck, Mukau laughed at me. I've started making another one, but another interesting point that I should point out, I'm knitting these using not double-ended knitting needles like I should to knit round things, but chopsticks. Because I went to the 100 yen shop looking for some double-pointed needles, and of course it's summer, so why would they sell them? Everything in Japan is seasonal. Literally everything. Of course your clothing is seasonal, that's nothing new. Your food is seasonal, there's certain things you just can't find in different times of year, like it's only seasonal. And even things like knitting or, certain toys and things, they're only seasonal. You absolutely cannot get them out of season. So if you need something, like let's say you're knitting and you know it's going to take you a long time and you want to buy something, you're pretty much out of luck. So I bought a pack of chopsticks that I use. They're a little slippery, but they do the job. The only problem is they're not truly double-ended. As you can see, they get wider, like a normal chopstick does. But it works. My second one is looking a bit less giant and a little more consistent, so we'll see how that goes. I suppose if I remember, I'll update you guys later. So there's that. So creative outlet. Speaking of creative outlets and photos, anybody who's been looking at my photo blog, my kind of photo a day thing, I've been using this camera. It's an Olympus Stylus 710. It's just a point and shoot. It's broken. This door doesn't stay shut, so I've got this lovely high-tech rubber band to hold it in place. The wheels on the back, everything's fallen apart. The front, I don't know what this thing is, just kind of cover that goes over this is fallen off like years ago. I don't even know where it is anymore. So yeah, this thing is totally worn to death. Love it though, and it has a lot of settings, so I'm definitely going to keep using it. But, because I feel like I'm getting more into photography and I want to get better, I can't really get any better with this camera. Like, I'm pretty much past where this camera is, like, really awesome for me. I can definitely still use it, and it's great to just keep in my bag and take with me everywhere. You'll find that I always have a camera in my bag. But I've decided to get a DSLR, which is really, really, really exciting. So I've kind of been looking around for an inexpensive used one. I don't need one that's amazing, just because it's my first. I don't even know how to use a DSLR. I'm slightly embarrassed to say. I've never used one. I don't even know anything about them, except that they're big. That's it. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I should be getting one of those probably after I come back from Hong Kong. Going to Hong Kong during the summer vacation. I'll get into that later. Maybe not this video, but maybe the next one. So I could talk about that. But I know a lot of you like listening about food stuff. So I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but these really unfortunately named snacks, they're called Beano. Really unfortunately named, but they are, the closest thing I can liken them to is like Cheetos, except they're a little bit more regularly shaped. It's like they were just extruded out into these little tubes, and some of them, let's see if I can find one that has quite visible bits. I don't know if I can, but, well, oh, this one, good. Yeah, it's probably not good enough quality to see that. But what this is it's got soybeans in it, so edamame, like kind of laced into it. And the actual puff part is really, really soft, kind of like a cheese puff or something like that. And then it's got the crunchy kind of dried bits of the bean in it. So when you bite into it, you get a light crunch with a little bit of a chewy, almost crunchy bit inside from the soybean. Really, really cool. One of my favorite snacks. I don't know if they're actually healthy, but I'd like to think that they are. Honestly, they're probably not healthy at all. But they're made of soybeans, and they taste quite good. You can buy them at most 100 yen shops I've seen them at. They're just cheap in the potato chip section. Potato chips. Yeah, usually right up, near the Doritos or something, which is weird, but quite a tasty little snack. So I was really, really excited about getting those today. I don't know why, but I really, really wanted some of those. So yeah, I don't know, just lately I've been getting really, really excited about art and things like that, and food. Mukao and I made a peach pie. Actually, he made the peach pie, and I just assembled it, to be honest. But we've been kind of cooking a lot, and I would show you the pie, but it's already kind of cut up, so I don't want you to see it. And I've just been doing a whole lot of things, and I keep forgetting that very, very soon I'm going to be going to Hong Kong, so I should be more careful saving my money and doing all of that stuff, but I'm not. So, I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to update when I do go to Hong Kong next month, but if I can, I definitely will, and if I can't, I will upload stuff when I get back. So, I hope everybody's doing well again. Everybody had a great weekend, or if you didn't have a normal weekend, that you just had fun. I don't know. So, yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any particular things, as I said before, that you want me to make videos about, please let me know, because I'm starting to run out of ideas. That's not true. I'm not running out of ideas. I'm running out of things that I can talk about in my room. Oh! Speaking of which, yeah, this probably looks different. It's a different view of my apartment. You can probably see the tree back there that I'm normally up against, but Mukao moved in, so things had to move around a bit to accommodate his computer as well. But anyway, I'm talking. Should probably stop doing that. Let me know what you want to see videos about. A little more specific than just like, I want to see stuff about cool food in Japan. I know that. Something a little more specific. That would be great. And, yeah, hopefully talk to you soon. Cheers.